What's happening, YouTubers? I wanted to do a late night video here. Some breaking news, so to speak. Not really breaking news, maybe. Um, some big game changers for Bitcoin. I've been talking about it for a few days now, and Mexico has put on the table a huge bill. This is way bigger than the ETF, as far as I'm concerned. There's a whole lot to it. It's pretty awesome, actually. Let's get into it. So one of the biggest things that Mexico is trying to do, well, they got it on the table, like I said, is define um, a digital asset. Okay, so they're doing it by two ways: a high market cap, and the second part is rules, mechanisms, and basically having it go mainstream, so to speak. They talk about it a little bit more down here. What did they say? Basically, it has to have high traffic, or else they're not going to determine it to be a digital asset, or else it's just at that point, I don't really know what it is. Then again, fiat money doesn't really, I mean, it has high traffic, but high market cap. I don't know. There's a few things that they kind of throw in here that don't quite makes sense. A few things that are important though. One of the first things that is important is, oh yeah, widespread adoption. That's the phrase I was looking for. So the big deal about Hawaii, I talked about this last week. They put okay, yeah, here it is. So um, one of the big reasons why Hawaii more or less shoved Coinbase out was that they wanted them to back both in the Bitcoin and in fiat money what they were putting out, which is like a ridiculous, um, that's a ridiculous strain. And they would have had to do it for all of the associated coins, and I mean, it would have been Fort Knox up in there, and that's just ridiculous. That's not what they're going to do in Mexico. And they define it here a little bit more. They said that would kill our business model, which is exactly what that rule that Ohio, or I'm sorry, not Ohio, that Hawaii made against Coinbase more or less. I honestly believe it was retaliation because Coinbase actually stood up and defied giving all the information back. More or less, they wanted all the consumer, all the people that were trading, they wanted to give, Hawaii wanted all their information to be transparent. They're like, no, that's not how this works. That defies the whole purpose of Bitcoin. You know what I mean? So good for them for standing up for one. But I'm pretty excited that Mexico's going to do this because if you read on and really talk about this, this is enormous because essentially what they want to do is they realize that they can make money off this for one. Two, they can bring in more business. Like right now, $775 trillion in foreign trade payments, and 25 trillion in remittances. Um, so, like I said, it's way bigger than the ETF. Well, they're saying possibly bigger. I'd say that it's way bigger because let's be honest, if Mexico does this and it's very successful, then you'll have Japan doing it, you'll have China doing it. There were several countries along that entire side of the globe that's doing it, or several continents that are making these laws. You got India that's in their legal battle right now, trying to basically make Bitcoin legal. Cryptocurrencies in general, specifically Bitcoin and Ethereum, are the two biggest ones that they're kind of pushing around right now. Um, and I mean, at the end of this story, it's more or less like it's going to change the game because they're even talking about potentially um, having some pension plans expand the horizons of investments. They didn't say it, but they're saying it. Potential pension plans with Bitcoin. It's there. You can read it. So that's an article I thought was huge, and that's definitely something you guys should look up. Here's another thing that's pretty sweet that's coming out. Now this title is pretty misleading because I read through this and it's not really 260,000 stores in Japan. They're claiming it by summer, and the reason that they're saying this is because there's a company called Bit Camera, or I'm sorry, two companies. Nikki Bitflyer and Bit Camera. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. Bit Camera and Bitflyer basically joined together with Bit Camera, and they are putting it up at 5,000 stores. This mall right here, so to speak, I guess it's in front of like a train station. Is that what they said? Hybrid out located in, I don't have a clue how to say that. But anyway, they're making it mainstream. You're not going to have to, um, they'll exchanges there, but you're not gonna basically take a cut, so to speak, by using it. They're gonna treat it the same as cash. So what they're saying, holds 90% of Bitcoin. Where do they say it here? Um, they're saying it will add 260,000 more, but I'm not really. I don't know where it went. But basically, they're saying that it's gonna, excuse me, it's gonna hold the same weight as cash. So if you had a cash discount, like, you know how some gas stations have, what's going on here? You have a cash discount for, like, let's say buying gas, you get 30 cents off or whatever. It's the same sort of principle. If there's a discount that's related to cash, they're gonna do it. They're gonna hold it the same to Bitcoin. So that's pretty sweet. Japan taking huge steps again. Um, and they're seeing that Ethereum is not far behind from that. I keep hearing them talk about Ethereum, Ethereum, Ethereum. We're going to talk about human IQ, humanic, however you want to say it. I've watched some other coins today, and we'll see what happens with that. It's not done. There's still like 19 days, 20 days or something left with the ICO. I'm not sure how I feel yet. Still a little uncomfortable about the whole thing. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. We'll talk about that in a later day. I got some things in the works. I still have coins reserved, and not all of my reserve has passed, and it's a shit show. So I'm gonna wait till it's over before I really dig into it. But if you guys want to learn about it, go to Humanic. Just Google it. Look at it. There's still 19 days, I believe, left in the ICO. I'm Like I said, weary about ICOs in general, but their business plan seems probable. So I threw two Ethereum at it. What's the worst that can happen? I lose two Ethereum? That would suck. Or I could potentially make, I don't know, four. I don't know, maybe more than that. So we'll see what happens. Just a trial, it's a test. I've never participated in ICO before. And like I said, I'm not going to go too far into it. I wanted to talk about Bitcoin today. Got topic here. Oh yeah, this is all over my Twitter. I sent it out a couple days. There was a few different articles about it. I've been retweeting it a lot. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to my Twitter and my YouTube. If you're not a subscriber yet, I don't know why you're not. Bitfinex. After almost a year, I believe, of saying that they're gonna get people back. We're gonna get you back from when they were hacked. They were hacked. They lost a ton. At one point, they bought out, I believe, 1.1. They gave everyone basically IOUs, BFX coins. Um, and at one point, they bought off 1.1%. Oh yeah, the first 1.1% that was outstanding, and there a lot of people took it as like hush money, like, shut up, we're gonna give you your money, we're gonna give you your money. Well, it's official, they have paid it all back. They made some changes in the way that they were able to run um, their exchange, and they were able to climb themselves back out of debt, turn around, and flip it back to everyone that got screwed over there. I'll tell you what, I don't believe in my heart that Polonix could do that. Bittrex, I don't know. So there's just a few. I don't know. I don't want to talk bad about any particular exchange. I think to myself, would that company do it? And Bitfinex did. They came out and they just did it. They're like, here it is. We told you we're gonna do it. It took us a minute. It's done. So everyone got their money back. Um, you guys should be pretty excited about what's going on with Bitcoin, even though they're in there still. I don't know what I'm doing, Segwit or Bitcoin Unlimited. I have no idea what we're doing, but still, for whatever reason, everyone's still gung ho, ready to go, ready to move this. And it's up to Bitcoin right now to pave the way for these altcoins. Because if they don't fix their 2 megabyte block and their wait times, they're going to set themselves up for all these people passing regulations, trying to make these payments for an epic failure. And I'm hoping that that doesn't happen. I'm hoping they figure out what they need to. There's been a lot of chatter about some test trials about adding a second megabyte, and then tiering in a soft fork combo hard fork. Um, so there's been a lot of chatter about that back and forth, and we'll see what happens. But I'm excited about what Bitcoin's doing. They're strong. They're up there. They're moving my Genesis mining contract in a positive direction again, which is always good. And yeah, I'm going to talk about Genesis mining and some other things, my current stats and all that in another video. I wanted to talk about Bitcoin real quick. Thanks, guys. If you haven't already, like, subscribe. If you like the information I provided to you, click um, the bell for notifications. And there is a link down below with all the different coins that I accept for donations. Or if you're mining and you're into cloud mining, please use my Genesis code. Appreciate it.